Inferiority complex ex-boyfriend insists I play a game he thinks he's better at. A few years ago when I was in grad school, I dated a man who was several years older than me who had just finished his master's at the same school and started a company based on that work. He seemed to have a chip on his shoulder about the fact that I was in a PhD program and better than him. I need to always reassure him that I did not think I was better or smarter than him in any way, and I thought he's smart and really cool that he's starting a company. But, he still projected this inferiority complex on me and would start massive fights if he thinks I'm trying to dominate him. He was obsessed with feeling smarter than me and bringing me down a peg. We quickly broke up, but he insisted on remaining friends despite my unwillingness. One day he asked me to help him pick up a moving truck he needed for work and I agreed. It was really awkward in the car, so I pulled out my phone and finished the Sudoku game I had. I am incredibly good at Sudoku relative to most people. I've been playing this since I was a kid. I finished several big books of these, and it's what I do on long bus rides home. I don't really correlate this with intelligence. My brain is just trained to recognize the patterns and solving them is soothing. He looked over and saw I was playing and asked what app I played on. I said I just play on a certain website I like, and when he asked why I don't use a Sudoku app, I tried to be as neutral as possible in my response, and said that the website had a nice spread of difficulty, and that every app I tried had either been all too easy. He said, "Oh really?" and insisted I try the app he has on his phone because he was sure I would find it hard. So, I complied. I opened up the hardest setting puzzle in his app and solved it in about a minute, beating the record on his phone by at least a minute and a half. I showed it to him and he seemed alarmed and basically said I got lucky. So, I played several more times. There's 5 times on the app's leaderboard, so I played 5 times until his high scores were all gone. His shock and frustration at this was satisfying on its own, but many months later when I had long forgotten about it, he randomly sent me a screenshot of his puzzle in that app with a faster time, except it was for the easiest puzzle setting. So of course, to be petty, I immediately downloaded the app, played on the easiest setting, beat his time by a significant margin again, and sent a screenshot. He hasn't contacted me since. I don't play on that app, but I still keep it on my phone for giggles.